Brought to you by Sammy. I don't know who Sammy is. All I know is at some point he turns into an American, I think. Okay. Let's turn up this volume a little bit. For this sick digital beat. Anime in my video games? Evil dragons or something? I don't know. Intro produced by a dot matrix printer. Oh man. My heart is zero. I think about that dot matrix printer that plays that Doom E1 M1 all the time. It's just the best. Also, that city is now very much on fire. This game is, in case you haven't noticed, Arcus Spirits, released only in Japan originally for the Super Nintendo in 1993. Strangely enough, this game is known in Japan as Arcus Spirits, but did show up in North America for the Sega Genesis. It's also made by Wolf Team. You may be aware of this name. But in America, this game was called Arcus Odyssey. So most people probably would have played this game for the Sega Genesis. I had this game because I got it on my little fun disc copier that, yeah, no, cool cousins brought to me from the Far East, one might say. What's going on with the story? There's an evil witch who is sick, and there's a more good quote-unquote witch, and they're fighting. And the evil witch wants to take over this kingdom of sorts. And the witch, the good witch, quote-unquote, lost this duel. And so she wants to summon some heroes to, yes, help her deal with this witch. So it's wicked. Kinda. What if there... How has there not been yet a wicked anime, Ganj? This is what I'm asking. You don't need to worry about plot us, Russ. There's a movie. Yeah, I know. Look. Love the composer in this one, Motoi, who worked on Dark Souls and the Golden Souls. Yeah, this there's some... We'll get to some more sick beats later. Arcus Spirits, there we go. Very, very long intro. Would you speak such evil to the world, Russ? What do you mean? What do you mean? Also, my controller turned off because I left it sleeping for too long. Hold on. I need to reboot this game really quick. Whoop. Because my controller will not work otherwise. Okay, here we go. There's Wicked City. Wicked Cities. Oh, that's... What if Wicked City was a allegory for the Wizard of Oz? All right, music mode. It's just sound test, right? Also, why can't I choose exit? Yes, that Wolf Team. Also, let's just rewind. Jesus Christ. I can't get out of this stupid menu. There's no options menu, right? Passwords, no battery backup. Let's start first player. Yes, the Wolf Team that brought you games such as shit, what's the name of that game? It just came out recently. Oh my god. It just came out recently. Developed by Wolf Team. Yes, Namco Tale Studio. Oh my god. I forgot about that part, actually, Ganj. I was thinking of something else. I was thinking of Solstice, because I'm weird like that. Don't judge me, okay? I was also thinking of Ernest Evans, this weirdo that just came out with a whatever Ernest Evans collection, because, I don't know, it's limited run, running out of ideas? Maybe. Anyways, yeah, it's also the Namco Tales studio. There it is, Tales of Fantasia, right there, right? So yeah. Tales of Fantasia freaks made this game, Ganj. Except this was in 1993. In Japan, at least. You can choose from 4 different classes. In case you're wondering what this game is, it's an action RPG. So I played this before. The fighter is kind of a bad class. They all do behave slightly differently. This is this whip lady. She's kind of got like a straightforward attack, but it's like she can also like whip it around in a circle. Also, this elf with a bow obviously has range attacks, so does this sorcerer or mage wizard kind of character. I, generally speaking, think the wizard is the best character in this game. So, Mario Zero, this person studied real good, is what I'll say. They studied real nice. Look, don't. Ooh, Mode 7. Look at this guy. So you got a shield. You got that when you press B, right? You kind of hold on to it. It kind of press in any direction. So this game is like kind of got an isometric kind of deal. It doesn't control like Qbert though, so it controls directly. I can go up and down, right? And left and right, do left and right. Also, have an attack on A button. I also have an inventory when I press X. And I'm pretty sure the Y button activates magic. So I've got a shield keeper away. It's called Liking Book. I also have one too. It's called Liking Video Games, My Hero Zero. So the nice thing about the wizard is his projectile, it goes far. It's also, he's kind of like a slower, less healthed up version of the elf with the bow and arrow. So it's like, I kind of like the wizard better just because it's like they're basically got stronger attacks. Like I said, each class does have some differences. It's like, I'll actually go back and show you the other classes really quick. Just to give you a broad idea before I actually really get into it. All the way back. So if I chose the fighter... You have to make it real rust. Look. Here's the fighter. It's also got a shield. Looks exactly the same. That's it. Granted, his attack is really fast, which is nice. If you're wondering what this game is kind of like, it's basically isometric Gauntlet. Basically, you don't need to get food, I'll say that much. It's a little more involved than that, in terms of having like abilities and stuff like that. I will note, with the turbo controller, this guy's not bad, right? You can kind of just whip stuff around like this. You do not have like experience points or anything like this, I'll note. So you don't have to like keep killing enemies just to like boost your level necessarily. You'll get you basically power up every time you beat a boss in this game. So, all right. I don't know what this character is. It's like maybe like a Beastmaster, perhaps. If I was use like old D&D class kind of stuff. You don't get like a pet or anything to like sick on people or anything. But she's got a big whip, and it's very slow. But if you hold on to it and you jam on, or sorry, if you jam on the button, she like whips it around real crazy. And if I like use my turbo button for this, kind of just do this. Funnily enough, it's like it doesn't hit kind of as good as you think. As you can tell here, the hitbox on it maybe not incredible, right? It's fine for you know, going in and out like this. It does pierce, which is cool, like that, right? but it's a little awkward to use. I'll admit, it's a little awkward. So like I don't love playing as this character very much, but as you can see, like she does have a little more health compared to like the mage, obviously. And then here's the last one. Here's our like hunter or like elf ranger, whatever you want to call her. It's an elf lady with a bow. Her arrows ricochet, which is kind of cool, right? I can like, you know, do this. Obviously her attack is not as strong though compared to like other people, so you got to hit people multiple times with it. If I'm like, you know, using my turbo button, it's kind of like limited to 3 shots on screen at a time, unless you're like real close to something like this, right? Then you can kind of like, you know, go ham with it because your projectiles aren't on screen as much, right? Otherwise, it's 3 at a time. Otherwise, it's not bad just to like, you know, if you just hammer on the button manually like this. Not a terrible class. Really good range, you know, kind of easy to hit things because of the ricochet and stuff like that. And I will note, every time you beat a boss in this game, like I said, you power up, and your attacks do change over time. So it's like, you know, in the case of the elf, you'll get kind of like more of a spread shot, or you'll be able to like shoot different kind of projectiles and stuff like that. And that will change for all the classes. Fighter is very straightforward, right? It's like, granted, like the projectile that the fighter shoots has a very short range, but it's got like a pretty wide radius to start with. So like, you know, generally speaking, some differences that are worthwhile here, right? Which is kind of neat. The whip that this Beastmaster gets does get a little bit easier to shoot over time with its power-ups. But if you ask me, the money, it's still this wizard. I don't know if this is a wizard, actually, My Hero Zero. Let's be clear. This could be a sorcerer. Could be a summoner. I think it might be actually summoner in the manual. I can't remember. I did look this up once. He just looks very round, which I think is very funny, just by way of the clothing choices. But yeah, it's like the fact that these fireballs kill on 1 hit. It's real nice. Just don't get hit. Just don't get hit. I'm always saying this. Just simply don't get hit, right? And you're fine. Alright, let's actually do this game for real now, right? This game is essentially an action RPG in a lot of ways. You know, a lot of different enemy variety. Oh, well, I just got shot by this asshole. God, what the fuck? Also about to die already. I will probably, you know, abuse some rewind. Oh, well. Enemies do respawn. Here's the evil witch. As far as I can tell in this game, it is infinite continues. So, like, whatever. Let's try that one more time. I should also note, this game is no slouch. This game is hard as hell. Especially when you're starting, when your projectile is just not that impressive, right? Respawning enemies in this game, a huge problem, if you ask me. Try going the opposite direction. I want to say there's a power-up this way. Yeah. You definitely want to take advantage of the angles, right? Get out of your fish. Slimes, of course. I don't know what this is. I think that gave us our life back if we, in fact, had any life to get back, I think. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Don't get a map. Notably, I can't, you know, hit any of these other buttons to bring anything up. This is kind of it. You're just kind of dungeon exploring. You know, there's no ammo or anything like that, so Never hurts to just kind of shoot a few projectiles off in the distance as you're running. Let's try going this way. Ah, frog! Get out of here. We're almost dead. Again? Damn it. Fuck. Like I said, this game is hard as shit. I could probably try as one of the other classes, so I have a little more life, like the fighter. If we fuck this up one more time, then we'll change to the fighter. There is no difficulty setting in this game, I'll note. Okay, here we go. Let's try going this way again. Hey, buddy. I think sometimes talking to NPCs to, like, open up doors and stuff, so it is worth doing. Oh, what the... Get the fuck out of here! Stop shit! Let's try the fighter. For fuck's sakes. More health than just one hit. Basically 3 hit points. Christ almighty. There is a password system, like I said. I have finished this game before, but only doing so by criming my way through it, I'll admit. You know, this is definitely one of those games that I played when I was a kid that I never saw any real good progress on because it's hard as shit. But, you know, I think about games like Gauntlet, and those games are not easy either, right? This game is a little more involved, at least, right? Just at least by a little bit. Okay, here we go. Get out of here. Oh! I ran right into that. Get out of here, fish. No idea what that does. Add your slime. Having a turbo controller definitely is a saving grace. Right? Especially for stuff like that. Also, I can go behind this waterfall. It's a boss. Thank God for turbo controllers. Okay, so I believe red, if I pick up this gem, gives me health, and I think when I pick up one is blue, it'll upgrade my magic, I think? Let's see. I want to pick up the red one for the fighter, obviously. Oh no, that was health. Okay. Whereas if I pick it up when it's red, see my attack got a little bit wider and a little bit bigger, so... To my memory, your weapon can only upgrade a handful of times. I don't remember how many. But one of the first things I do in this game is typically upgrade my attack to the max zone before I start doing health. Just because it's like, you know, the sooner you can clear rooms more easily, the better, right? Unless you take small, shitty hits like that. If I did more exploring, I'll be able to find things like spells I can use. I'll be able to find like health pickups, stuff like that, right? So it is worth exploring a little bit, unless you do like what I did last time. You accidentally ran into the boss room. There we go. I gave us some health back, which is good. Okay, so this item, I believe, is what sets our spell. And by using that, I now have 1 magic point, you can see here. Doing that with every every different character, I believe, has a different kind of magic spell, including this fighter. In this case, that was a bubble block spell, which I'm not going to use right now. But if I save these up, which I believe you can hold up to like 6 of them, you'll be able to do a, you know, things like healing, or just like sometimes it's like a magic spell that can like do damage and stuff like this, right? I don't know what this item is. This is the problem me playing this game in Japanese. It's saying, do you want to pick up this item? And it's like, it'll say whatever the hell the item is. But because I don't speak a lick of Japanese, I don't know what it is. But I don't have any other items, so I'll go, yes? I picked up some cocaine. No, that's... If my memory serves me right, I want to say that's... I want to say that heals poison. I think. It could heal health. I can't remember. It's been a while. Okay, I picked up another magic point. That's fine. Let's keep looking around. Okay. Oh god. So in these cases, use your shield, right? I'll note, you can't just hold it. Okay? You can't just hold the shield. Like this. Generally speaking. See, you just eat hits. You have to actually, like, time it. As best as you can time it. I think? See, in that case, it blocked just fine. In that case, I missed it. I don't know why. I don't know. I want to say it might have like a time refresh on it from the first time you use it. I'm not sure. I've kind of forgotten, if I'm being honest. Jesus Christ. Fuck. This sucks. Let's try this. Hold on. Damn it. Okay, that didn't do shit. I think that's meant to cure status ailments, I think. Oh my god. This is why having a character that can shoot far is useful. This game is interesting. That's what I'll say. I don't know why they didn't release it in America, to be very honest. If they were putting it on the Sega Genesis anyways. But I will say, I think it's very involved in terms of like the kinds of mechanics it wants you to do. I don't know why the shield doesn't work the way you want it, but sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't, you know? Just go for it. Just go for it, right? Did I pick up a magic point? I'm gonna get killed! Let's crime this. Jesus. Oh my god. I need it. I need to find something that can heal me. Jesus. Please heal me. That did not heal me. I got a key, though. Yeah. It almost feels like a bullet hell at this point, you know? Thank God that healed me. Okay, I can't use the key here. Items that are like in that bottom row, they get used automatically, to my knowledge. So Also, I don't know why I'm trying to kill this guy. They'll just end up respawning, so. If I recall correctly, I need to take this key to unlock a friend in a cage who's on the left side of this entire map. So let's just keep walking this maze. Damn it, don't hit me. It's kind of a little bit like a bullet hell, I'm not gonna lie. Which, you know, hey, Gauntlet kind of felt like a bullet hell sometimes too, right? Sure. I want to say this is a fire attack of sorts, I think. There's nothing else over here. Oh god. Let's try going this way. Ow. It's like, this level's a pain in the ass because it's like these corridors are like extremely narrow. So walking through them is not easy. Let's see what that gives me. Does this lamp do? This lamp might be a healing item. Let's try this. Great, it healed me. Fantastic. Love to see it. Damn it, there's nothing else over here. Okay. I swear to God there's like jail cells somewhere on the left side of this map. Keep looking. I think I was over here already, though. Yeah, because that's where this bridge again. There's nothing else over here? Oh, wait. I'm pretty sure that's the... Okay, I think that's the jail cells down below here. Okay. Oh, God! Jesus Christ. And thank God there's unlimited continues. If this game wasn't so brutal, I would probably like this game a lot more. I would also, again, like I said, not call this map design exactly favorable, right? Just because these narrow corridors make, you know, avoiding shots impossible, right? Also, I just would love to figure out this shield more, but it just randomly sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. Okay, we got a magic point. We need to find the key, which I think is just up here, right? Ow. Just healing up here, so let's just look at that really quick. Okay. Also, the infinite spawning enemies, also a pain in the ass. I'm just gonna start criming this. Seems like I could block that one shot, but not the other, for whatever reason. I don't get it. I don't get it. Someone says, if you beat that DOS game, this is kind of like that. That DOS game? Which DOS game are you talking about, Bell Focus? I'm not fully sure which one you mean. Okay, I don't think we need to go this way. I think we need to go back down. With the sick FMV? Oh, Crusader, no remorse, right? The game was easy compared to this. I'm not gonna lie. Ow. Wasn't paying attention. Oh, this shield doesn't do shit! Like, it glows, and it shimmers. Do cool little 360 spins, and it just kind of goes, oh, when it eats a hit. Yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think we've been this way. Oh no, we have. Is there more, though? It's an item. Is that like the... whatever that curative is? Okay, got some magic points, I guess. Ah! Game is, again, like I said, more like a bullet hell. Okay, here we go. Got some people in these jail cells, and they're like, hey, please let me out. And I can say, like, no to some of them. If I'm not mistaken, one of them is more useful than the other. I want to say that I think this person is pretty useful. I think. So basically, they're going to be like followers that come with you along the single-player journey for a little while, at least. There you go. So it's got like little fireballs, which I think home in. They do. Yes, there we go. They basically just attack whenever you attack. Nothing fancy, but... kind of nice if they made a sound effect, but it's fine. It's fine. Definitely got more range than my character. Also, that shield doesn't do shit! Never figured that out. Anyways, now that we have a friend with us, I think I can go through that one locked door. Maybe not. I think there might be something else I'm missing in terms of, oh god, an item that I need. I think it's where that wooden bridge is. So let's make our way over there. Which I think is this way. Apoyo, how's it going? Good to have you, good to have you. Who made this game? This game is made by a team called Wolf Team, El Pollo. I'm not saying Wolves made this game, but Wolf Team, who made Tales of Fantasia, as I remember, thanks to Ganj. And also a couple other notable games. A lot of niche stuff, I'll admit, before they started working on Tales of Fantasia as a series as a whole. I think there's something over here. I distinctly remember something about this bridge. I'm not gonna lie. Shit. Don't get hit by that. Also, is my screen flickering sometimes for y'all? Hope it's not my stream. I think it's just the game. Yeah. Stream seems fine? Okay. Sure. What did I just get? Okay, I got that healing item, which is good. We're doing significantly better now that we have this person in our group. Is that the company with the B logo? It's not a B logo. Namco just says Namco. Unless you're thinking of Bandai Namco, perhaps. It's possible. Hudson Soft? Yeah, that's the B logo. Yeah. Ow. Oh, I hope I didn't need... Oh, shit. Okay. I think I might have to talk to someone else who's at those jail cells. Because I think they're not all helpers. I think one of them actually has, like... Ah, shit. One of them actually has, like, information for you, I think. Try this again. If I had a guide, I'd probably be doing better at this game, admittedly, obviously, with how... This game's obviously not in English, right? So it's kind of hard to play. It's not, like, straightforward, like Gauntlet, necessarily, right? So the shield doesn't fucking work! Get the key? We got the key. The shield actually did what it was supposed to. You know, wouldn't be a problem. Fuck. Also, with the camera being as zoomed in as it is, you know, kind of have to... Should be playing it a little bit slower, right? You try parrying? You'd think maybe this is like a parry. Sometimes it acts like one, but it does not always do what you want, unfortunately. Which is block those incoming shots. I don't understand why. I really, really don't. It's like, sometimes it seems like a timing thing, sometimes I hold on to it and it's fine. I've always interpreted it as like a timing-based thing, but it does not always work. Either that or my timing is off. It could be, right? Skill issue. I'm not ruling that out. Okay, we're back at the jail cells. Let's get this friend. Let's try talking to everyone. Okay, got this person out. Hey. This might be the person we have to talk to. The person who's very slouched over. Okay, we've talked to everyone. Now I think there's something over on that bridge. Again, if I knew what they were saying in English, I'd be having a better time with this. Which I need to note. There is actually an English version of this game, right? For the Sega Genesis. But there is actually an unreleased version of this game on the Super Nintendo. Right? That has been leaked out there and you can play as a prototype. Where am I going? No, this is back to the start. We need to go to... I think we need to go to the bridge, right? Which I think is... It's not this way. These are dead ends, right? I think I need to loop back around to where I found the key and then go left again. What do you think they're saying? I think they're saying, like... I think they're giving, like, informational tips for, like, where to go and stuff. I'm pretty sure. So, again, I had this game growing up. I kind of just muddled around with it. I kind of like the way it looks. I kind of think it's doing interesting stuff. It's just not in English, so it's very hard to understand. But I did end up playing this game with a guide and also... you know, alternatively, just playing the Sega Genesis version of this game, which is in English. Again, why they didn't release the English versions for the Super Nintendo, I have no idea. It's kind of too bad. Because I think mechanically it's doing some okay stuff, right? Barring the shield not working. Ah, there we go. I don't know, we picked up like a secret key or something. Whatever it was. Yeah, now we have a second pink key. Sure. Yeah, like, I like what this game is throwing down. I like the aesthetic. I like Gauntlet a lot. What can I say? Oh, you know, like, original arcade Gauntlet was a son of a bitch. But, like, this game is at least trying to do something with it, right? And not just steal your quarters, necessarily, right? The only problem is, like, you know, even Gauntlet has respawning enemies. But this game, you know, sorry, in Gauntlet, those enemies at least were like, you could destroy like the monster spawns, whereas in this, you can't. Okay, we got our life back. Great, we can go into the store because we have that pink key. It's probably a boss. I think it's a boss. Here we go. Oh no! It's Gamera. Also, step onto his shell. And I think, you know, so, yep, now, oh god, I get hit by that. I ran right into that one. Fuck that. Fuck that. Also, I need to remember I have this thing, which could help. I should also... Let's see what our third three kind of magic item kind of spell is. So I'm going to choose this. I got 10 shots of it. Oh. Okay, it's like a fireball attack. Great. Okay. So what's our... If we choose 2? You get 20 shots of something. Ooh, another fireball. Great. Makes a horrendous sound. And again, the first one was, I think... Yeah, it's like a bubble shield of some sort. So... You know what? We're fine. Just try to prime this. Just don't want to be standing where he shoots. Which at least seems to be up here. Yeah, except for that. Damn it. Ooh. Okay, we took a hit, but that's fine. Hopefully there's not more. Great. Oh, I don't get a power-up? Unless I mistakenly picked it up, I didn't even know. Maybe I picked it up, I didn't even know. I would have taken a life upgrade if that was the case. I didn't write down my password! Ah, you're right. Alright, let's see. Where am I going? Worms! It's always worms. Thankfully, oh god. Slow down. Just brutal. Oh wait, okay. I think I know where I need to go back. It's fine. It's faster. I think there's a path here on the left that lets me go over to the right. It's weird ass, yeah, Marble Madness ass level. Out of here. Okay. Give me another magic point. Let's try going up here. Ooh, skeletons, of course. Another item. Maybe that heals. Maybe? I don't know. Get out of here, you little shitty imps. Oh, slow down. Okay. Seems like a door to something. Hi. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All been to any kind of pyramid? No, tell focus. I think I picked up that sword. This guy seems like a friend. I think I had to like collect these swords, if I'm not mistaken. Basically, I have to collect a bunch of swords and they act as a key. Don't focus, be like, no, I have been to a pyramid, actually. Been to that Bass Pro Shop one? That's out in, like, is it Oklahoma or something? It's somewhere in the south, right? I think? Isn't it? Or is it somewhere in the Midwest? You tell me. Not Bass Pro Shops expert, per se. Memphis. Wow, okay. Where do you think Oklahoma is? Like around Texas. I know that much. Myra Zero, right? I guess, yeah, Texas not... It's like the very bottom of the U.S., right? That's south? South to me. Oh, isn't Oklahoma like, I think it's northeast of Texas, isn't it? I think it's like northeast of Texas. I know it's like, you know, going more to the right is like Alabama and stuff, if I'm not mistaken, obviously. Oh, it's directly north? Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's, you know, sure. I would probably say that's the most, oh crap, not that way, huh? I have to go all the way back around. Okay. No, it's like that area of of my U.S. geography is probably my most least known. I'll absolutely, you know, say that. I don't know where California is. As a result, I think I know where New Mexico is, right? It's actually all Ohio until about an hour into Texas. Yeah, that's... You know, I've done the drive from Ontario, where I live, right, to Indiana, right? So, like, you know, that's about as far as I go, which doesn't involve driving through Michigan and a little bit of a corner of Ohio, but that's about as much as I've seen of Ohio. Get away from me, dude. Does sword go here? Apparently it does. Okay, let's go in here. Okay. Seems good. Seems good. It's just two skeletons hanging on there. Let's try going this way. Let's... Oh, God! Oh, yeah, normal stuff is happening here. Also, I have one hit point left. Get out. Nope. Okay. Michigan is also high, but they hate when you said. I would imagine. Okay, we got a red sword now. Let's not get killed by these minotaurs. Can I put my red sword here? No, I can put the green one there, though, apparently. Zombie just came out of the wall at me. Ah, fuck! Fuck that. We're not gonna play too much more of this, but let's see one more boss or something at least. These ghosts and zombies and disgusting plants in the walls. Jesus. Real... Oh, goddammit. Real cavalcade of different enemy types out here. Okay. Oh no! It's a trap. This is probably not good with 1 health point. I should probably see if I can use an item. Oh, they're taking away my friend! Let's try this. Oh, I bet this cures, like, confusion, or one of these does, right? Well... Oh, God. Oh! Well... Beat this boss, I guess. Shit! Fuck! Oh, we got it. We're also got me. God damn it. Stop it! Jesus. No, I don't know how I would dodge this. I don't have a dodge. Let's try it. Yeah, shield works. The one time I needed to, and it worked. Don't focus. Look, The one time. I still have only 1 health point. Let's go save our friend. I actually don't know if you can. I think our friend might be gone. I don't think they're dead, but I think they might be gone. I'm also just... I'm just walking around this place now. I have no idea where I'm going. This looks like where I can put a sword. Perhaps? Perhaps? Maybe one that I don't have yet? Oh, shit. Let's rewind. It's faster. Dead end. Again, no map. No map in this game. Not easy, per se. Thankfully, you know, these dungeons aren't randomized and stuff, right? Like, they are pretty much how I remember it. No map. They'll focus. Now you're cooking. Shit, another dead end! This turbo button is helping me out a lot. I do like how, when I use it, it locks the animation frame a little bit. Ay! That's bad. Okay. Surely there's... Ah! I bet that's a sword to get out, right? Again, I kind of appreciate that there's no, like, experience level to, you know, killing enemies in this. It's kind of, you're just trying to navigate the dungeon, right? You're trying to get the fuck out. Fuck. Because, like, enemies are very oppressive in this game, clearly, right? Yeah, so technically not an RPG. I would definitely struggle to call this an action RPG, right, My Hero Zero? Because it's lacking completely the RPG element, right? The only thing that comes close to the RPG element is, like, the aesthetics of the classes, the, you know, magic points. But, you know, if a thing has a life bar, is it then an RPG? Like, no, obviously, right? But it's pulling the aesthetic for sure. RPG LaCroix. Wait, this is Earth. Live. Yeah, this game is as much as an RPG as a Zelda game, except it's not as good as a Zelda game, right? Alright, we're back out here. Please give me health back. I don't know what this is. I picked up a flower. Let's see what this does. I get 3 shots. I'm gonna guess that did nothing. That did a whole lot of nothing. Let's see what this item does. Yeah, it's a fire shield attack kind of a thing. That's it. We'll get 1 shot, that's it. See if this does anything. Get 3 hits. Yeah, these are probably curatives for status ailments, so I probably don't need them right now. So I'm gonna say Zelda's an RPG, and those people are dead to me. We've had this discussion many a time, right, My Hero Zero? Many a time. Please give me life. Please give me a health. Anything. No, I don't need more of these. Get rid of these. If I'm not mistaken, you also only have so many inventory slots in this game. You cannot just hold items infinitely. Oh, that gave me... Oh, right! This magic white powder, I believe it gives you, like, temporary invincibility. If I'm not mistaken. So, worth holding on to that. Cocaine. Oh, thank God that healed me. Thank God. Zelda is an RPG, says Fixed Heart Eye. Ooh. Looking to start a fight with America's Sweetheart, sounds like. Go away. Stupid Minotaurs, God. Sweetie Pie, sorry. Excuse me. What the fuck? Get out of here, stupid Minotaur. Okay, here we go. Great. Boss time? No, not yet. This sure looks like a trap. This looks like it's going to put a boulder trap in front of me as soon as I pick this up. Isn't it? Isn't it? Yep. Oh, God. Son of a... Ah, it's still coming. Oh, fuck you. Of course. Oh, I can hit these things. That's interesting. I was reading the setup and not the punchline. Look. I saw you say a real Poggies game. I didn't know how to respond to it, Liv. I'm sorry. Did I just go this way already? Yes, we've been here already. That's probably not it. How many of these swords? We have a lot of them. We have a bunch of swords in our inventory. Is that all of them? I don't know. What? I'm not taking this. I'm not taking this shit no more. I'm criming it. Can't seem to exit there. Okay, go this way. No, we've been here before. We picked up a sword here. I wonder if I have enough swords that I can leave, right? Because I want to say there's another door outside here that I have not yet explored. God, this slow down! Because these sorcerers and their stupid skeletons. Wish I had my little friend with me. I miss her homing missile attack. Let's try going this way first. Okay, there's a door over here. Or did I come from this way? Well, let's just go through this door. Are they sorcerers or wizards? I don't know. Probably necromancers, if I had to guess. But also, there's a lot of chests in here. Okay, we got another fire attack. That's a healing item. I would like more of those. No, that's bad. Let's just rewind and not take that one. Let's not take that one either. I think that just gave me a magic point. I can't seem to pick up whatever this is. It's probably maybe just because I can't hold the duplicate. Okay, well, picked up a duplicate of that. I'm gonna guess I can't pick that up because my inventory is full, right? We're pretty well equipped. Let's just go with this. Okay. I'm gonna guess it's throwing a lot of this stuff at me because there's a boss fight, probably, right? Oh, what the... That imp just honed right into my ass. Get out of here. Can't pick whatever that is. Okay, so I think I can't walk around this, can I? No, I cannot. Okay. Ooh, come on. There's no door over here. Only... You know what? Maybe there's another doorway I missed. Check the south side. I think this is a dead end, perhaps? Can't pick anything up here if it's not health. Again, you gotta use maze logic. Oh, that... Okay, there we go. That's probably where we have to go. Using maze logic where you hug a wall, right? Until you see something new or see something you've already seen, right? Boss time? It seems like boss time. That's just a guy strapped onto a table. And a wizard. And it's... Oh god. Did I win? I think I won. Let's get this health upgrade. Also, we're confused for some reason. Can I help this man? I don't think I can help this man. He's just very naked and only in his underwear. Let's assume that's it. Kiss him? Ah, that's how I wake him up. Shit. Sorry, Liv. I already moved on. If you want this password, though, you can go back and check it for yourself. I know. I'm sorry. Let's call it there for this one. Ooh, it's a fire stage. Great. Great. Where's my music? Where's my music? There it is. I don't mind this. I think this game is missing a few components. Not the most intuitive. I probably have to read a guide over again. Obviously, with it being in Japanese, with it you know, typically you'd want to read the manual on something, on a game like this, right? It probably would tell you what all the items do and stuff, which I remembered more as I played it, but not all the finer details, right? Not a bad looking game. Arcus Spirits. Not a bad looking game. I think it's a bit... its mechanics is what's failing it, but I kind of like what it's going for, right? It's not an action RPG. It's for sure. It's an action adventure dungeon game, if I was to be more exacting with it, right? But it's not a dungeon RPG. Neither had action nor RPG. It had action. You see me, like, shoot that wizard to death? And see that wizard blow up when I shot it with whiffs of my sword, waggling my sword at it? That's action. Now we're even UFOs. The fuck is out here? Much different criteria. Yeah, it seems like an okay rental game, but also like extremely hard, right? I guess the nice thing is, if you can keep your passwords on hand, then when it was a rental, right, you don't have to worry about someone overwriting your save. Remember that? Remember that? That's how old we are, you know? You rent a game that has battery backup save on it, you rent it again, and you're like, who the fuck is Steve overwriting my save? This is dog shit. Fucking Steve. My reserves in their prime. You're right, I shouldn't presume. I shouldn't presume. Where does this game go? Again, I like the way this game sounds. I bet this game sounds fucking sick on a Sega Genesis, right? If I had to make some guesses, the way this game kind of sounded with its overall aesthetics and stuff like that, I bet this game went hard on the Sega Genesis. I would look differently and stuff like that. I don't know, but Retrogrid is like, it does. I'm like, okay. That tracks. This seems like a prime kind of like Sega Genesis style of game, right? Fairly simple, but also like, again, its mechanics are just a little bit off. I just need a better way to block shots and stuff that seems more consistent. Either that or I was doing it wrong. Could be absolutely a skill issue. I just, again, need to read a booklet again. And also, I bet playing this game in English would help a lot. Like I said, there's a prototype that's in English, but I'm not playing it because not officially released, technically speaking, right? Not officially. Let's not waste too much time. Is this game better than Captain Novolin? Yeah. Yeah. Is this game better than The Lion King? Yeah. Yeah. It's better than Earthworm Jim? Yeah. The hit detection on this game works. Is this game better than Super Godzilla? Yeah. Yeah. It was better than the Addams Family. This game is better than Rama 1/2 Hard Battle. It's better than Tom and Jerry. Is this game better than Doom Troopers? Yeah, it is. Is this game better than David Crane's Amazing Test? Absolutely. Goof Trooper says, Fixer. Look, Liv, if that game had Goofy in it, it would be infinitely better on the aesthetics front. It could be much more forgiving if that was the case. Starship Goof Troopers. Why hasn't anyone made this yet? It's like Max can be like the starring character, right? and then, like, you know, look at the camera and be like, I'm doing my part, right? That, and like, you know, Goofy can be like the sergeant teacher guy or something like this. It goes, come on, you maggots! Don't you want to live forever? A yuck. I guess. I don't know. Is Arcus Spirits better than Spider-Man and Venom Maximum Carnage? Yeah. Yeah. I think we're reaching its limits, though. It's better than Battletoads Battle Maniacs? Battletoads Battle Maniacs, bad time. Basically a mini collection, or mini game collection, ultimately speaking. Horrible mini games. Ugh, yeah. Gunman's Proof. I think, yeah. What isn't Arcus Spirits better than? I don't think Arcus Spirits is better than, like, Mutant Fighter. I don't think it's even better than Skyblazer, I'm being honest. I don't even think it's better than Battletoads Double Dragon. Man, is Mortal Kombat better than this game for the Super Nintendo? This dogshit port that feels like you're playing on, you know, 200 milliseconds of latency the entire time? Ooh. Ooh. Skyblazer is rough as well, right? But got good bones, right? Just missteps on mechanics that kind of, like, unfortunately, not ruin the whole thing, but like ruin a lot of viability, right? Consider it might be worse than Pack in Time. A lot of things are worse than Pack in Time. They'll focus. A lot of things. Also, where is Pack in Time? Pack in Time is... There it is. 216. Yeah. Crystal Beans from Dungeon Explorer. Retro Chris, you recommended this game as well, right? This game is functionally better than Arcus Spirits, but there's things in Arcus Spirits I have more respect for trying, right? Like, I think Arcus Spirits looks better than Crystal Beans from Dungeon Explorer. I would not hypothetically say it plays better, right? So that's a tough call. You don't need to clip that, Liv. Yeah, is this game better or worse than Crystal Beans from Dungeon Explorer? I think this game looks infinitely better than that game. This game I found very bland in design, right? I don't mind the isometricness of this game, right? Just Crystal Beans works a little bit. It's not as frustrating to play, for sure, right? It's pretty close. I think Arcus Spirits is worse than Mortal Kombat. As laggy and shitty as this game is. It, like, just barely gets by, right? This is the bare minimum. Justice for World. It doesn't need it. MK2 is much higher, right? It's like Mech Warrior. Mech Warrior also, like, strangely very ambitious. That arcade version is dope as hell, though, Focus, right? Oh, it's so sharp looking. God. So sharp. And plays very, very nice. That latency, not a problem on the arcade, obviously, right? I think Arcus Spirits is better than Pack in Time. It's definitely between these two games. I think this game... You know, here's the thing. I think I'd rather play Arcus Spirits. but I wouldn't play this Japanese version because I don't fucking understand anything out of it, right? And I don't have the liberty of, you know, emulation, right? Not supposed to, at least. I'd much rather play Arcus Spirits, but if you're going to play this game on the Sega Genesis, or simply, yes, learn Japanese, as Liv is saying. Or get your hands on the English prototype for the Super Nintendo. Which you would not be able to find a card for, obviously, right? Be an online thing only. I think Crystal Beams is the better game. Oops. There we go. Congratulations, Arcus Spirits. You are the new number 216. Oops. All right. There we go. I'll sell you a card for it. $100. It's real for sure. Yeah. Or just remove the SNES version from existence. No, that's why that's why we're talking about the Japanese game today, right, Retro Chris? Right? If I was playing the English version of this, I bet I'd have a much better time because I played this game before and I've done it with a guide. I whenever I played it as a kid growing up, because I had this game on my disc copier thing, right? I didn't have a manual. I didn't have the internet. No nothing, right? But like, this is about as far as I'd ever get in this game. Just kind of muddling around with it, dying constantly. The saving grace here is the game has infinite continues, which is great, right? So like, by factor of it being Japanese, not knowing the items necessary without like a lot of, you know, trial and error, you know, you're given a lot of opportunity to keep just retrying, right? Because infinite continues helps. And then, you know, each stage being gated with a password, it's fine. But if you have access to a Sega Genesis, just go play, yeah, Arcus Odyssey instead. Right? Otherwise, for the Super Nintendo, because it's only Japanese, unless you understand it. And even if you did, right, this game still has a lot of flaws, right? The shield sometimes works, sometimes doesn't, right? Still, maybe a little too hard with as much the enemies respawn. It's also like the corridors of these map designs in these dungeons, very hard to navigate as a bullet hell, right? Because the corridors are so narrow all the time. And by factor of that, if your shield doesn't work, you're fucked, right? Like, this game would be better served if you could just like hold onto the shield button, but then like imply limits on that where it's like, you know, it uses up like an energy meter or has limited uses, right? Or like durability or something like this. But I still think it's like, I like how, like, the thing I like more about this game compared to like Crystal Beans, right, is that the classes matter more in this game, right? That's what I want to reward it for. It's just unfortunate. It's like me muddling around with it is not great. But if I, you know, it's just a little bit better, I can see this game being rated much, much, much higher, right? Like, I would probably play this game over like, you know, Psycho Dream is something like that. Yeah. Above average graphics, better than average music. Sure. And I think the action is better in this game. Or more interesting by way of all the different character classes, right? Than something like Crystal Beans does directly, because Crystal Beans, like, all the characters are just too much the same, right? Whereas in this game, it's like, it's actually got more items, more spells, right? Different attacks, stuff like that. Have you missed the main event, Sergeant Sphinx? No? It depends what you want to call this. Main event? We just finished the first game, right? Of which, the second game we're going to play. Let's just get started. The next game we have is provided to us by one Retro Chris, which, looking at the clock, it is 8 p.m. We are probably only going to play this game for the next 2 hours, if I had to make some guesses. So let's get started as soon as we can. This one It's for the sickos, is what I'll say. Could be people like me. Another American Sammy. I guess technically the last one was just Sammy. This is American Sammy. Wanderers from East. Look at this little guy. Look at this guy. That's a... Liv, is this a Scrimblow? Is Adol a Scrimblow for the Ease series? For American Sammy? Let's start a new game, shall we? Oh, Sarge Singh says, I almost rented this once. Didn't rent it. They almost rented this one. He's probably on the list. He's in a lot of games, right, Liv? This guy, this little anime boy, this big red hair, his tiny ass little sword. Cool shield, though, right? Let's press start. I have a game in this already because I have played this game before. Ease 3. Not Yes 3. Ease. Don't you love anime? I love anime. That last game had it. Oh, look at this. Mode 7 for this FMV, quote unquote. Let's turn this music down a little bit. It's a bit loud. Doki! That's our friend in the green and the blue hair. Let's say about there, shall we? Wow, what are they? This text is going very fast. I am not controlling this. Our boy Dogi here, looking a little skeletal in the face. Also, Adol not looking so hot in the face. He's got a lot of bags on the eyes. Are you sleeping all right? It's Adol, right? That's how I say it. Rush, should I do more shuffler practice? I think that'd be a lot of fun. If you've got it working, right? Their birthplace is Redmont. This is all out of context. Cool crystal ball, lady. Oh, not anymore, though. Something terrible will happen. This is going so fucking fast. Music. Also, look how like Flyer Boy Adol looks here. It's not gonna matter for fucking anything once we get started, but we'll get there. This journey is aimless. I would like to see the town you were born at. But Adol, dude, at least let me push a button to go through this. So this game was released in 1991 for the Super Nintendo in North America. If I'm not misunderstanding correctly, I believe this game released in Japan a little bit earlier. I think this game originally came out on... Is it NEC computers? Japanese PCs? If I'm not mistaken? Let me look here. I think that's right. Yeah, it's 89 in Japan, right? These 3. Yeah, the PC 88. Yeah. Also, Adol just smoked that monster. Cannot read this text. I just cannot. It's going like a million miles an hour. But this music is kind of sick. Mr. Gardner! It's been a long time. It is I, Dogi. Or Doggy. I think it's Dogi. I'm going to say Dogi because I don't want to call my best friend Doggy here. It's a bit strange given that they're not a canine. Dogi, you were just a child then. You become a fine young man. My companions, come with me. Adol, what are you doing? Come on. So this is Redmont. Yeah, okay, great. Yeah. I'm not misunderstanding our boy Dogi here is just our adventurer friend who mostly plays an advisory role or kind of just hangs out. Russ talks about text for 10 minutes. Now he's pronouncing it Dogi. Liv, you tell me. I don't know. It was Dougie. I think that'd be fun. Look at this late title card. That's fun. I'm not from Texas. Okay, well, maybe I'll ask John later or something. What do you think, Adol? Is it not a nice town? Not a lot of people in it. Oh, hello. Pardon me. Watch where you are going. Are you Dogi? Are you Elena? I did not recognize you. Dogi, you have not changed at all. Really? By the way, how's your brother? Is he doing well? I've not seen him for these past few months. I'm in a hurry. I will see you later. That's how normal people talk. It's been a long time since we've seen each other. How unusual. You know, I'm going to the inn, which is right there. Also, we're in control now. We can jump. We can walk left and right. That's it. That's it. Let's talk to this lady. Hey. You press Y to do that. Edgar has been acting strangely. I don't know who Edgar is, lady, but we'll find out in a bit. Hey, buddy. Grandma Ada has shut herself up. Shut herself up? That's one way to say that. In that house since she lost her son Robert in the Quarry's cave-in disaster. Let's go in here. Hey, lady. Let's not buy any of this, even though we have 1,000 gold. Let's go back to the inn. Let's stop fucking around. This music is a bop. I'm not gonna lie, right? If there's one thing I remember of this game, it sounds pretty good overall. Nice room, Dogi. A long time ago, I worked at this inn. 10 years have gone by, and it remains unchanged. A long time ago, well, that's all I got to say, huh? Well, I can't rest here or anything. But I guess let's explore the town. Go in here. No one home. Alright. Can't even explore. Is this the merchant lady? No, it's Grandma Ada, probably, right? Please leave me alone. When I speak to young people, I'm reminded of my lost son, Robert. Sorry, lady. I'll get out of your hair. Like I said, I have played this game before. In fact, I have beaten this game. I weirdly got introduced to this game a long ways ago. And I went on a bender with it because this game is not good. It's what I'm about to say. Let's get this sword. I pressed the wrong button. Shit, hold on. Okay, it's B to confirm. Which sword? We need the short sword. 400 gold. Yes, please. And out of curiosity, how much is the broadsword? 8,000 gold. No, I cannot afford this. How about some armor? Sure, give me that. How about a shield? Give me a wood shield. Great. Everything costs crazy money, okay? Even if I was to get, like, say this chainmail armor, 1,500. I didn't start even with that much money, right? And I think it's like, this one's like 15 or something for the banded. 12,000 gold. Ay. Ay, ay, ay. Jesus. Retro Chris, big old lore dump about this game. Like I said, Adol, when you start those, like, kind of intro sequences, looks fly as shit. It's like, kitted out. He's got armor, he's got a shield, he's got sick-ass sword. He, like, wasted that one enemy. You don't start with any of that shit. You gotta buy it. You just have no equipment when you start this game. It's bullshit. So I'm like, what the fuck? Anyways, equipped our sword. Sorry, I gotta equip everything else. Which, I'm just navigating these menus with the D-pad. Nothing fancy, right? Just basically whatever you highlight is what you put on, so. If we check... No, I don't want to talk to you. No inventory. No nothing. Save at any time, though. Okay? I'm going to overwrite this save, because whatever. What is the matter? It seems as though the Tigray quarry has been invaded by monsters. My worker came all the way here to inform us. Oh shit, it's Mario. I guess he doesn't have a mustache. Also, the overalls and the hat are the reverse color of what Mario would have. Edgar, the town elder, failed to get out in time. Not hurry and rescue him. It'll be too late. Okay, well. Who are you? Edgar must be rescued. I shall go. So the yellow text is, I guess, Adol. We are grateful. Dewey, the mine worker, went to rescue Edgar. He was unable to find him. Okay, well, let's go to the mine then. Or quarry, whatever. So what kind of game is this? Action RPG, you might say, yet again. Let's go to the Tigray Quarry. You do walk around this little guy. You got this floaty-ass weird jump, which definitely a very budget jump, I'll say, right? Yes, it's an abomination to the E. Look, I have not played a lot of Ys games. This is, in fact, I would also say Retrofirst is the only Ys game I'm familiar with. You can swing your sword by pressing Y. Also, I don't even need to turbo or anything like that. You can just hold on to that and just be swinging. Right? This music is going hard, at least. Turn down so loud in my ears. I am going to, again, save right here because I can save at any time I want. Let's go in the mine. This is a Zelda 2, kinda. Except not good. Let's kill these bugs by stabbing them by lying down on the ground like this. Also, I can't kill that thing. Not yet. Here's what I know about this game. Combat is dog shit. I can call this combat doggy. Doggy shit. The hitbox is weird. You kind of like swing above your head like this, even though there's only 3 frames of animation for this standing attack. Here's how I played this game originally, okay? I have to basically get these flies to spawn and basically get them to appear just above my head, but I need them to start spawning as I run in here. I need this respawning spider to fuck off so I can level up, because if I don't level up, I'm absolutely fucked. Okay, this seems like a good spot. Let's go here. Basically, I want these fucking flies to spawn, but not be above my head. Not be like directly in line with me. So like there, I took a hit, right? Because I can't even kill these things in one swing. Here we go. Now we're talking. Come back. Would you? Would you please? What's the ring stat? So eventually you get rings that basically cost magic to use. That's what the ring stat is for, essentially. Also, I took the health off that thing and it didn't die. What the fuck? Let's just kill these guys until we can level up. Also, it should be noted, I can walk outside anytime. And as soon as I walk outside, get all your life back. Because I don't know. I don't know. Sure, we don't have to go back to the inn. That's fine. Also, you know, I took a hit and that thing didn't even hit me. It's dog shit. Doggy shit, I mean. Whatever. Let's just keep killing these spiders. Also, I'm almost dead already. And we're, you know, a quarter of my health is gone just from walking fucking 5 feet in. I basically need to level up, right? Like any classic RPG, right? You gotta level up. Now, note here, when I jump, I do, yeah, a downward swing. It is Zelda 2. It is Link's Adventure. Right? But also, these enemies take more than one swing to kill, and you just take contact damage. So, oh, we leveled up. Thank fucking God. Let's get more health. Got 10 more hit points. Things still will not die in one hit, I don't think. At least not these bugs. These flies might, though. Just keep killing these guys. Getting a little bit of experience at a time. I can't even, like... I can't stress how bad this combat feels, because I can only swing once in the air. I can't, like, keep whooshing my sword as soon as I jump. It just, as soon as you press it, it goes immediately to this downward strike, which is bad. Which is very bad. Extremely bad. Also, I'm still taking contact damage from these fucking flies. The last rough rollout of Falcom's developed. Yeah, like that's, to my understanding, you know, the company that made this game, Tonkin House, that did the publishing, if I'm not misunderstanding, too, right, Retro Chris? Like, extremely budget titles, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, we're finally finding a place we can just keep swinging at these flies. Great, we leveled up. If I had half a mind, would I be using fast forward perhaps here to get this grinding bullshit out of the way? Yeah, I would. We're trying to play this for real right now, so let's not do that quite yet. Thank God these spiders die in one hit. Let's get our life back. I'll show you what happens if we try to actually get deeper into this mine and see if we can save Edgar, okay? Look, I already took 2 hits just walking off that fucking ledge. Okay, these bugs go through the floor, which is great. Absolutely great. Also, you're going to have to get used to this whoosh, whoosh, whoosh sound, because you're going to be doing it a lot. Look, new enemies that absolutely murder you, and you can't avoid any of this shit. I'm right down at the corner of my health. Also, I can't even hit that bird because it's too high of a level. We're dead. Game over. That's it. Should have killed more flies and spiders. And back to the start. You'll also note, back to my last save, okay? Where I am back to level 1, which is bullshit. Just absolute bullshit. Save often, right? Save absolutely often. I can't even kill these things yet. Christ. I can jump up here. platform's locked. Gonna play Ys 3, play the Mega Drive. Retro Chris, I would say don't play any versions of this game. The Mega Drive version's game is not better. It's not. I've tried it. Does it look better? Slightly. It's got more animation frames, weirdly enough. Does that make it a better game? No! It's still dog shit. It's still miserable to play. God, it's like... Going back. We have to go back. We have to go back. Also, you can't jump up these stairs, by the way. You have to go up them like RoboCop from the bottom. Gotta get the fuck out of this mine. Get her life back. Not touch any of these fucking spiders. Like, I'm just holding down this attack button because these enemies just fly at you, right? How much money do I have? 388 gold. Is that enough to buy anything? No. No. Cool. Took one hit from that fly. Took off a giant chunk. Listen. It's not good, right? I could stand here. If I had this as a kid, like, I'd be so disappointed, right? It's like, to my understanding, they thought they could make a game that's like Zelda, right? They did not even come fucking close, obviously. I see what they're going for, but this is like a problem with a lot of RPGs of this time and before, right? 1989 and stuff like that, right? Like, I think about what's that one where we leveled up? There's that one RPG on the NES that's like first person, and you actually move a character in first person. It's not bump combat, so it's not like that kind of a dungeon crawler RPG. You actually still have to choose like attack actions and stuff like that. I don't remember the name of it, but like it also very similarly has issues with just starting. It's like, I don't know why a lot of these RPGs just fail so greatly at this, of just getting you out the gate to be even survivable against the most basic enemies. And like, you can see, like, this is the only corridor I have until getting to whatever those enemies that were in the next room, right? Like, also didn't help that Popful Mail came in 1991 nailed for. I would not put Popful. As cool as I think Popful Mail is, Retro Chris, I would never put Popful Mail in that kind of conversation because normal people don't have a clue what Popful Mail is. Normal video game players have never heard of Popful Mail, right? Formative in its small niche, yes. But normal people have no clue what that game is, right? No clue. And that is sad. Yeah. Oh, you mean Sister Sonic? Liv, I forgot about that fact. I forgot about that fact. Hey, dude. Yeah, it's a rough time in that mine. Give me a minute. Let's see if we can buy anything. This sword is like over $1,000, right? Shit, the wrong button. 8,000! Oh, fuck. Dude. How about a new shield? 6,000. Jesus Christ. I think it's only the armor is like 1.5 with the chainmail. Oh god, so much more. Got to kill so many more flies. Hey, Double XP, how's it going? The capital in this game is out of hand. I agree. Back to the quarry. Look, I'm not going to waste your time. You all know this is a bad game, okay? Like I said, I have beaten this game before because my curiosity just overtook me. Get to the first... I don't want to call it like a checkpoint. It's more like a landmark, I guess you could say. Let's save really quick. It's going great. Love seeing these games. And of course, oh, thank you. Double XP. Oh, this thing is... We're not going to deal with this. We're not going to do it. We're going to run past them. Going to go over here. Get through these birds. Oh god, get out of here. Just go down the stairs, dude. Just run. Just run. We got the power ring. Great. Castlevania health bar gives away as a sus game. I mean, it's got hit points underneath it. At least. I need 2 health bars. I need a visual indicator and also the numbers. Let's put this ring on. So this ring, basically, it improves my attack power, right? Which is great. But also, as you hear, immediately starts diminishing. Okay? It's a cool red, at least. Let's even kill this guy now. Not quite. A little bit better, but, you know. Get away from me! Also, it's running out of ring power. Let's chill it back a little bit. Okay. Also, I just ran into something. Oh, cool. More spiders. That was in the ground! Cool. I'm just like constantly just swinging this thing because I don't know I'm gonna run into the next end like that. Just, oh, get. This game. Oh god, slimes. Oh yeah, you want to look? This is as much. What level am I? Level 4. Okay? Level 4. This swing or this swing, same damage. Okay? We've walked through like 4 corridors or rooms. Cool. Did you see how much XP that gave me? 567. 567. It gave us 10 experience points for that. For that. Guess what? There's more! Fuck! I didn't even touch that thing! Game over. There you go. But still, right? But still. Great, we got Robert's pendant. Granny will be happy. Fantastic. Let's go down these stairs. Who are you? What? Who are you? That's what I'm asking, my dude. I want you to leave this quarry right now. Or right away, sorry. An outsider like you coming here will cause problems. Who are you? What are you doing here? Leave. Oh, dude, what an asshole. Where's Robert? He was a good dude. I hope so, Devil XP. His grandma misses him. Are you alright? Ouch. Oh, I am fine. What is wrong with him? Edgar has not been able to escape, and is still deep inside. I tried to rescue him with my power. I will give you the warehouse key. A sword is kept there. If you have that sword, you can rescue Edgar. It's a new sword, but I guarantee you, it's not going to make that much of a difference. On the way here, you saw the pit. The warehouse is above on the far right, so that one of the doors that was locked. Hurry! Okay. So now I have to go all the way back, let all those enemies respawn, and somehow make it through that room with all the, like, club-swinging weirdos. Not touch any of these fucking slimes, which I can't damage for shit. Unless I turn that on, of which is limited. Nope, I need that shield. I was kind of fighting myself if I wanted to request this, but this piece of shit game has to go on list sooner. Retros, it's been something I've been meaning to show off for a while, so don't you sweat it. Like, look at this! What are you doing? I get it if it's like, no, you want to use the ring here, but like, it gives me 10 experience points. For contrast, those bugs give me 1, by the way. Get away from me. Get away from me! I'm dead. I don't know how I'm gonna get out. I don't know how I'm gonna get out. Super not doing great. And we have a whole room of them to go through in a moment. There's spiders on the ground. That... just have to hope I can get over. This is really good jump. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is great. Do I have any healing items? No. I do not. Could I have bought some? I could. Do I have enough money? No, I do not. It's a remarkably PC engine looking SNES game. Yeah, I guess you could say that. The PC, look, the PC 98 and PC 88 version of this game look pretty good, I'll say, right? Even the sequences with the like with the intro and stuff like that, they're all like very nicely detailed JPEGs. I believe there's a little of animation on them, but not a lot. Not a lot. Let's see if I can kill this guy, because I have to get him out of my way. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. He seems to have limits on the range that guy can walk, which is great. Let's see if we can cheese this one a little bit just by standing here a little bit. Okay, that's making some damage. Also looking for this bird. Okay, this is progress. This is good. I need to get over on that right side now. Oh shit, this guy just spawned. Can I jump here? Yes, I can. Let's see if we can get by this one. Oh no! Let's try that again. Not get killed by these fucking birds. God. That was sus. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's get our life back before we go get the sword. And hopefully not have a bug touch us and kill us. Ooh. Great, we leveled up. Do you get your life back? No! Because fuck you! That's why. Leveling up and not getting health back. A goddamn crime in old RPGs like this. Let's save. Good lord. we just gotta get that sword. Great. It's just nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Shit. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Also, like, what the fuck is this platforming? Right? I am Dulan! Come! No thanks. Not without consent. I don't even know if I'll be able to beat this boss, but let's try. So he's about to hit me with a fireball. Let's turn our power ring on. See if we can duck this. Great, 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 great. Can't save! Well, what if I stood here instead? Stupid. Fucking game. Get the fuck in there. Good hitboxes. Great hitboxes, even. Shit. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Fantastic! That's a hell of a sound. That's extremely PC. Japanese PC-ass PC sound. You got the long sword! Great! Great. Is it any different than our existing sword? Well, let's see. Got a strength of 50. Equipment. Let's turn the power ring off, obviously. Put the long sword on. Strength of 65. Is the swing any different? No. Absolutely not. It's still dog shit. Doggy shit, sorry. Can I kill these things easier? No, it still sucks. It still super sucks. Can I go in here? No. Let's get our life back. Also, you notice our ring is only at 22, which is supremely not good. Because there's another boss fight that I have to do to save Edgar later on. I don't know if that will be enough ring power, but you can see it does come back over time. Very slowly. Great, we leveled up. Spiders, God. Almost have enough for the next armor upgrade. Let's see if we can get that. How should we do that, you presume? Well, getting 1 gold at a time, or just a couple. Killing spiders and flies. It's terrible. It was truly goddamn terrible, by the way. Look, like I said, if I had this actual cart, this is a miserable experience. Even if I don't have this cart, me playing it right now, right? Miserable experience. You're going to play this game! Sergeant Sphinx, getting at it. You need fast forward, okay? Because I can stand here and just do this. That's it. That's it. Just let this shit happen. Who cares? It's really the only way to make this game fucking viable at all. You'll also notice I haven't even leveled up yet. Because I'm just killing these stupid little flies over and over again. Yeah, at least my ring is powered back up, right? Oh, there we go. I think I leveled up once. Let's go back to town and get the new armor. Could I sit there and wait until that number becomes 8,000 to buy that new sword? I could. I could. I guess I could. If I had to do that in real time, I would lose my fucking mind. Okay? I would kill everyone in this stupid town that Doki came from. And say, screw saving Edgar. Not worth it. How much is the shield again? Just, again, we had the wood shield already. 6,000 gold! What? And then, like, the big one is, what, 10,000? What? Fuck out of here, video game. Just give me the chainmail. Yes. Get the fuck out of here. Let's go buy a couple healing items. So we don't have to, like, make our way back outside, back and forth again. It's this lady. Herbs. That's all I have now. 100 gold each. Thank God we crimed it. Also, you can see your recharge your ring, which is crazy expensive. Crazy expensive. Also, I just remembered, you can only carry one herb at a time. That's it. Where is it? I think it's maybe under equipment. Yeah. One. Just one. Fuck you otherwise. Not more than one. No way. What, you want to play a good video game? Get out of here. I also can't believe it's been attacked, lady. What happened to town now? Well, you're on your own after I quit. Right, I forgot. Talk to the grandma. Let's do that really quick, because I'm not coming back here after we do what we're going to do in the dungeon. It's this house. No, this one. Hey, Grandma. Hey, that pendant. That belonged to my son, Robert. Oh, so it is you. You were the one that went to the quarry to rescue his friends. Please take this ring with you. I do not want that trash to ever happen again. A shield ring. Great. So now, I got more than one ring, but also can only use one at a time. Because fuck having multiple fingers. One at a time. So that means I can either have good defense or good attack. That's it. And guess what sucks when you don't use it? Your attack. Unless you sit there and you just farm killing flies all day. Which even then, if you did it for one whole day, I don't think it'd be enough. Let's go see if we can save Edgar. I supremely doubt it'll be possible given what level we are, but I will show you what this boss of this first act looks like, at least. Cool, I took a hit off that. Again, enemies going through the floor. It's just the worst. At least the music is good, I guess. Right? There we go. Okay, now these things are dying in one hit, which is nice. They're still a pain in the ass to fight, I'll tell you that much. Because contact damage! See this asshole on the floor. here. Maybe I can kill those slimes without the ring now. It's not gonna matter because we're gonna die against the boss anyways. Okay, I'm taking care of these slimes. Great. Almost seems playable now, you might say. After I crimed all that standing, just swinging my sword, holding on the fast forward button, right? Hurry and rescue Edgar. Okay, dude. Ooh, look at this. This shimmery ass room. As I float down this chasm. I can't believe I took a hit off that. I'm not eating that bullshit right now. It's like the hitboxes just are terrible in this game. Like, I'm like this far away from it. I'm like a pixel away from eating damage, even if I didn't actually touch it like that. It's just the worst. Also, like, slimes are supposed to be easy enemies. Have you never played a Dragon Warrior or Dragon Quest game? Come on. Okay, here we go. Can I save here, or is it going to force me to get out to the other room? Okay, good. Let's not even put our rings on. We can see this boss. Sure! Oh, cool. And it has lightning. How much damage can I do? That much! And you have to jump and swing! And you can only jump and swing once at a time per jump. Also, I swung at that and did not hit. Cool. It's just... just... It's so bad. It's not good. Let's try putting this ring on. Okay? Also, we got our one herb. Cool. Cool. Lost half my health already. I've taken 2 swings at it. That one didn't even hit! Know what the fuck else you're supposed to do against this boss. I don't have a projectile, right? Can't cast a spell. My ring power is just running low. I have to eat this hit, or I'm gonna get killed by the lightning, basically. That one didn't even count! Basically, I have to eat these hits at the same time as when it's, oh god, shooting those projectiles. Didn't even count! That's... oh! Fuck. How do I use an herb? I don't remember how to use this. Okay, it was A. Great. We got the sun statue. I'll be honest, I didn't think we were going to be able to beat the boss. We're just thankfully not taking that much damage. But you have to eat that projectile, essentially, right? Go find Edgar, which... oh, it's this guy again. Do not interfere! Do you know what you're doing? If you insist upon this course of action, we will all be doomed! Also, hey buddy. Aren't you still here? I told you before that you are not welcome here. Cool jump. You are foolhardy. I will spare you this time. The next time you show your face, you will die. Who are you? I heard you. Oh my god, My Hero Zero.
Hong Kong BP Power
Awoo, it says. My Hero Zero, thank you so much for the very kind tip. Super generous of you. Let's talk on the side if you have any other Super Nintendo games you would like to see on this show. Of course, you got some Earthbound action coming up, obviously, as well, right? So, we'll talk. Let's get this guy out of here and get out of this mine. Dewey, we have lost use of the quarry. Edgar, you are Adol, are you not? I'm thankful you're here to rescue it. This sucks. This sucks. I'm gonna stop reading this. I think I just have to go back to town. I think you get the idea, right? The game essentially continues like this. And it's an uphill battle the entire fucking way, unless you find somewhere to grind shit out at the very beginning. It makes the game remotely playable. Barely, I would say. But as soon as I get to the next dungeon, it's... Oh shit, that's the wrong one. As soon as I get to the next dungeon, it's... You just get harder enemies, and you do this whole cycle, right? Which makes sense. Elena will tell you the story. Long story short, I think it's Elena girl. That one knight that was in like the blue and yellow armor, that's her brother. And he's... Yeah, Chester. There you go. It's like he's... like brainwashed or something by the evil lord and da-da-da-da-da, right? Pretty simple, all told. And then you go to these ruins and you get fucked over there because, again, the enemies are too hard and you just have to find a way to grind it out. Da-da-da-da-da, right? You get the idea. Don't want to play that anymore. It's not good. It's not good. Here's our thing, right? It's like, I know I've clowned on a lot of computer video game ports. A lot of them coming from Europe. Right? There's just as many bad ones that came from Japan as well. I fully recognize that. This is one of them, right? Would this game be better to be played on a PC 98 or 88 and whatnot? At the time in 1989? Sure. It'd probably be very exciting to see. But also, our standards are much worse. Right? Standards for these kinds of games were much, much, much lower. Otherwise, it's like Retro Chris, you play a lot of old video games, so you probably know this well, right? A lot of people like to shit talk retro games, which I need to be more specific than that, right? Because 10 years is not enough to define what we're about to say. People shit talk games from like the NES era specifically. Or even going back to like a C64 and da-da-da-da-da, right? People will say like, these games aren't designed very well. Or people will say things like, games just used to be so much harder and they meant to do that because of the rental and da-da. And you know, that part is true for sure. But the reality of it is just like, the people making these games didn't know what the fuck they were doing. They're just trying shit out, right? And yes, that deserves credit where credit is due, right? Someone had to do it first, right? Didn't have to happen on the Super Nintendo. It happened elsewhere, right? That's worth commendation, right? Marketing for games was way different back then than it was today. That's for sure, right? And also, like, you know, things are a lot smaller, obviously. Even when you include, you know, when you talk about, like, inflation and stuff. But, like, man. The thing that I always come to when it comes to this conversation about old video games and their difficulty and how they're challenging, not just in the difficulty, literally challenging by design, right? I always ask myself, did someone not fucking play this for themselves? Right? Did you actually play this to see if it was fun? Viable? Make sense? Did you show it to, like, anyone else for them to give you a vibe check to say, that's pretty cool? Or to try it? Right? The answer is a lot of times no, if we're being honest. It's a bad video game. For 1989 standards, I think it's very interesting. And yes, this is ease free, right? So they're just trying shit. They're throwing shit at the wall, right? Have I played the first game? No. Have I played the second game? No. I know nothing about this series other than the fact it's an RPG. And the fact that I know that this game being an action RPG, being a side scroller and yada yada, right, is like very much not atypical of the series. I know that much. That's about it. And you know, they took a swing at it because Zelda, right? Like, boy, people sure like that Zelda game. Should we try something like that? Yeah. And they tried. If you read upon President Masayaki Kato, see how much shit he's done. I'm sure. Like I said, I know I should talk a lot of, like, British game development and stuff like that, right? But, like, again, Japan had their fair share of misses too, right? That I look at exactly the same way. This game being a fairly strong example as such, but, you know, hey, look. There is no shortage of bad games coming out of Asia at the bottom of our list, right? Absolutely, right? 1994? Even I forget about that sometimes. Jesus Christ. They refuse to let developers make console games or offer kickbacks and pay rates for games that surpass sales expectations. What? What? Let's rank this game. Stop fucking around. Is this game worse than Super Godzilla? Start higher on the list. Let's start higher on the list. Is this game worse than Battletoads and Battle Maniacs? Yeah. Is this game worse than any of these Spider-Man and Venom games? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Is this game worse than Maui Mallor and Cold Shadow? Absolutely. Is it worse than David Crane's Tennis? Absolutely. It's worse than this G-Gun fighting game. It's worse than Doom Troopers. It's worse than Adams and Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt or The Mask. Pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Yeah, it's worse. It's worse than Dragon the Bruce Lee story. It's absolutely worse than Wheel of Fortune. It's worse than Rama 1/2 Hard Battle. God, this is some dog shit. It's worse. Is it worse than Ultraman? Ay, ay, ay. Good freaks. But yeah, it's worse. It's worse. Is it worse than Addams Family? I hate this game. What is Ys 3 better than? Watch you hang around its camp. They're not here, so they can't defend it. Is Ys 3 better than Captain Novolent or Zool? Need to go lower. I cannot put Ys 3 on a list at all because they sort of messed up the whole Ys franchise, making it mainline. Retro Chris really hates this game. Retro Chris, I've never heard you talk about the other Ys games, but I'm assuming from the way you're talking about it, you actually really enjoy those other Ys RPG games that are actually half decent video games with a legacy, right? Don't focus, please. It's Dogi, not Dogman, please. Dogi. Doge? I hope not. Jeez. Ys 3 is better than Nickelodeon Guts. It's also better than Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures. A lot of things are. It does not deserve to be at this bottom of the list. It's absolutely better than Last Action Hero. That is absolutely for sure. Right? You disagree, though? At no point did our boy Adol here need to punch or kick rockets back at a helicopter with pixel precision necessary, right? We went through a lot of other problems, but that sounds like it rules. Oh, Spell Focus, I don't need to do that again. I will not. You're laid on your belly and hit a slime like... Yeah. Yeah. And I time warped and killed like 1,000,000 flies, basically, right? This game is better than Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. I will note, again, okay, I did beat Ys 3 on my own. Not recently. I want to say I did it like a couple years ago. You have to crime this game with grinding, essentially, right? Which, if we're being honest, not uncommon RPGs, right? Not uncommon. Definitely needed less than something like a Dragon Warrior for the NES. But you have to grind a lot in this game in real terrible ways, right? Real terrible ways. Fundamentally speaking, with the systems that are in place, it can work as an RPG, right? Will you have a good time doing it? Probably not. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein does not work. Period. Right? Ys 3 doesn't oppressively hate you as a player. It doesn't respect your time, that's for sure, right? But this game isn't broken, is what I'll say. That's something, at the very least. These games are broken in a derogatory way, right? Like, broken positive would be like, you know, like, what did we just play, right? Like Arcus Spirits, right? Mortal Kombat, even, in some ways. Skyblazer, right? Games with, like, hints of potential. You just felt the need to qualify that it doesn't hate you in a specific way. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I had a bad time playing Ys 3 today, but, like, I didn't nearly have as bad as a time as, like, these games on the bottom of the list. I'll say that much, right? I think Ys 3 is better than Zardian. But you had a great time in Pac-Man 2. No, I believe there's more than 6 hours of evidence proving otherwise, Del Focus. You know what the best part of playing Pac-Man 2 was? Stop playing Pac-Man 2. And also the fact that I got to make a video title called Premature Paculation. That's pretty fun. I'll say that much. Don't gum challenge impossible. I thought that was a pretty good YouTube video title. Live what? I think. Okay, what are you doing here? Gosh, Lion King is a fucking hateful experience. This game literally hates you, right? Like, was designed to hate you. Ugh, this Merchant Interactive bullshit. Lawnmower Man is bad too. Yeah, Ys 3 is worse than Super Godzilla. I said it. It's worse than James Pond 3. It's worse than Earthworm Jim. God, is it worse than the Lawnmower Man? Another game that's like the one-hit kills of Lawnmower Man. You put it high. Jesus Christ, Del Focus. Pass it without 2 Chicken Slayer 17. I don't know who that is. I hope they enjoy that sub. Thanks, Del Focus. Hey, it's Kaon. Oh boy. I think American Gladiator's not better in this game. Put it at 300? I will not. This game is not worse than Pit Fighter, Retro Chris. Not even close. It's not worse than Last Action Hero. It's not worse than Nickelodeon Guts. And I refuse to go and play these games again to show to you it is. I'm sorry, Retro Chris. This is science. This game is worse than Lion King. This game is even worse than WWF Raw. Ugh, yuck. This game is worse than Zool. This game worse than Bram Stoker's Dracula. Boy, that's a bad one. Captain Novolin is also not good. What are we doing? Ys is better than Time Cop. That has to be said. It's also better than power moves. These are too bad. It's not often, it's Kaon. It's absolutely not often. Let alone we're just talking about like Addams Family. You know, this game is better than Addams Family. It's better than Addams Family Values. Ay, ay, ay. I'm going to reserve judgment on that one. I think it's in this zone here. Super Casino is also very bad, but no, East 3 is better. East 3 is, I think, worse than Addams Family Values. I think it's also worse than Bram Stoker's Dracula. I also think it's worse than Chester Cheetah, Too Cool to Fool. I think Ease is our new 287. Ah, yuck. Yuck. Disgusting. It's Kaon. I also thought this. Ease 3. Not the case. Absolutely not the case. Yuck. Yuck. What a shame, right? What a shame. Like, there's truly, like, it's just the most Rizless piece of shit, right? Like, it's hard not to think about, like, the comparison is obviously to Zelda 2, right? But Zelda 2 is an incredible video game. In comparison, for sure, right? This game can't even, it can't even get like the platforming right. It can't get the action right. The RPG stuff is there, but it's not fun to interact with, right? It's clunky as hell. It's bad. It's bad. All right. It's 9 o'clock. We have time for one more game. No, I refuse. This game is just as bad as I thought it was. It's funny because, like, again, so we're re-ranking this game, right? Let's see if we can find it here. There it is. 241 out of 300 currently. 302 now. Ooh. This game is just as bad as I recall. I might even say it's worse. It might be worse. Like, Natsume has made way, way better games than this, right? Like the other Power Rangers game. No, not Zeo. This is... Disregard this one for the moment, okay? This is like a boring Mario Kart is essentially what that's going for. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Fighting Edition. That's a fighting game that's very good. Also made by Natsume. Here, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, 1994. 139. A serviceable beat-em-up. Not as good as Final Fight, but it's close. It's close. Still very enjoyable for what it is, right? Lots of transforming in this too. It's also like, this game like understands how to like by separating the power, the morphing to set times when it wants to give you these like bolder superpowers to your character, right? Like, then it starts throwing different, more powerful enemies at you. So like it makes the morphing combat, or when you are a Power Ranger, it makes that specific combat much, much more interesting than what you have with your default set. Because it knows you're more powerful, so it's like, hey, let's like throw more enemies at you as a result to keep it interesting. This game does not give a shit either way. It just makes it a pickup that you can activate yourself, which is neat. But then why would you just be a Power Ranger all the time? It's very frustrating. Have you done the Super Nintendo Beavis and Butthead game yet? Being a SNES kid and knowing Genesis had the better Beavis and Butthead game was heartbreaking. I have not yet. That game is... Let's just put it this way. I have a rundown list of games that are all based on, like, cartoons. You bet the Beavis and Butthead game is in that mix. Along with, like, the really god-awful, like, Ren and Stimpy games, right? Real Monsters, perhaps. Rocco's Modern Life. Those games are not great either. Those games are supremely not good. Yeah, there's a couple Flintstones games I haven't played yet, right? It's Kaon, which are actually, from what I understand, pretty good, right? They never made a Doug game? They did, actually. Not on Super Nintendo. On the Game Boy Color, actually, right? Game Boy Color? No. Game Boy Advance? I think Game Boy Color. I think it's Game Boy Color. I'm pretty sure it is. Pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. They made a Disney Doug on GBC. Okay, yeah, so it was. It was. Disney Doug is not real Doug. That's true. That's true. That is very true. I also never had a Game Boy Color. I had an OG Game Boy. And then I got a Game Boy Advance after that, right? So let's rewrite this game. God, I don't want to look at this very poor Power Rangers game anymore. So anymore for Power Rangers, the movie. All the way back in part 7. Good lord. Good lord. Ridiculous, considering it's part 98 now. Is this game better or worse than David Crane's Amazing Chess? Fuck no. Fuck no. Is this game worse than Bastard? Ankoku no Hakashin. It's worse. Actually, I think that's Hakaishin. I think that's how it's pronounced. Russ, I just risky a pick of the Doug game for you. Did you use the death generator for it? I hope you did. I hope you did. That's what I'd do. If I were you, at least. I'm not seeing it. That's hold on. Fix your art or die. Yes, it is. Great. This blunt feels... I can't do a Doug voice. What does Doug even sound like? God. I don't think I can remember what Doug even sounds like at this point. This blunt feels like a solid, fibrous piece of shit. Straight up. Yeah. Doug. Understandable. Someone hands you like a shitty blunt? Yeah. It's bad. It's bad. Hi, Lotus. Anyways. Shout outs to Fixer or Die. Why don't you give them a follow on Blue Sky while you're at it? I think they're fun. I think she's... I would say... delightful. with skeets like that, she's a winner. Quality skeeting, Liv. Where's this game rank? Good lord. Good lord. Again, if you're not following my friend Fix or Die, please give her a follow. I think she's cool. This game is worse than G Gundam. This G Gundam game is dog shit as a fighting game, but infinitely more interesting somehow, if you ask me. This game worse than Power Rangers Zeo Battle Racers. This is a really good comparison. I think Power Rangers Zeo is like an extremely milquetoast Mario Kart ripoff, right? With like zero sauce, right? Like take away all the like fun aesthetics of Mario Kart and just make everything like bland, not even cool powers that those Power Rangers even have. It's like your red shell is now just like a laser ball. And like, who cares? Right? Who cares? Also, yes, Liv is streaming, I think, at 10 p.m. right after I'm done here. So I'm gonna raid after. Is Tekkaman Blade better than Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie? No, this game is pretty rough, but more interesting even, right? I forget what Uchu no Kishi is. It's a tokusatsu mech shmup that has boss fights that turn into a fighting game, right? Is the fighting game good? No. Is the shmup part good? Not really. Yeah, the robot in space. Remember in Tekkaman, he's got like a Darth Maul kind of like double-sided blade kind of thing, and he can like throw it and it goes whoop, 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 right? And you're like fighting against like bio alien monsters in space. Yeah, it's better. It's better. Don't get ahead of yourself. It's in the qualification of extremely interesting, but very poor execution. Doom Troopers, Mutant Chronicles. Yeah, that's the limit. That's a hard stop, right? That's absolutely a hard stop. Doom Troopers is unmistakably god awful and uninteresting at the same time, right? Just like this beat 'em up. Right? Let's end this episode here. Do you have anything special planned for part 100? Nope. Not yet. I got 2 more weeks to do that, it's Kaon, to worry about that later. And think of that maybe a day or 2 before Thursday. I got a lot of other stuff I'm trying to worry about. I got work stuff I'm trying to figure out, right? Unfortunately, not a priority as much as I'd like it to be. It also can't pay the bills, right? Although, that being said, shout out to Burmick for the resub today. And also, Dull Folks are passing one out. Dude, was it like chicken something? I don't know. They've probably been around before in someone else's raid or something like that. But also, shout out to My Hero Zero for the very kind $50 tip today. That was very, very generous of you. Thank you so much. Sorry, it was Chicken Slayer 17. Thanks, Dull Focus. You're a good friend. You're a good friend in mine, I guess. Chicken Slayer 17. I hope they're doing well. And also, shout outs to Retro Chris, obviously. Oh my god! Dull Focus! Gifting one out to the Cherry Legend. Cherry, I hope you enjoyed that sub. You got all these funny emotes now. How about that? You want to use funny emotes like the Super Godzilla one, which it's not a good emote. What am I saying? You get the Mega Man clap. I think that's fun. Right? You got like the, N64 Goemon Impact in there. That's a good time. I was about to go to bed and got a notification. Look, by all means, thanks again for hanging out. Good to have you as always. We've done enough streaming today. Let's end this episode here. We're still going to hang out for a bit until Liv gets started. But, gotta say goodbye to the VOD. VOD, have a nice night. Take care of yourselves. Stay hydrated. And, be careful out there. Fucking shit's crazy out there right now, right? So, be cool. Take care of each other. Take care of your communities. maybe donate to something that says fuck ICE and wants to abolish it and help people in Minnesota, maybe. Minneapolis specifically as well, right? So, because fuck those fuckers, right? Yeah, fuck ICE. I'm saying that. Sure hope you're saying it too. If you're not, you should be. You probably should be. Even if you don't live in America, fuck that shit. We don't fuck with Nazis around here, right? So, all right, y'all. Have a good night and take care of yourselves. Stick around. We'll hang out for a little longer. Standing the VOD. Later, VOD. Peace.